Hi, this is Sarah from Forever Quilt. I'm going to show you a little technique that we call masking, and it's so appropriate to use it on this quilt, which is covered with Mardi Gras masks. I just love it and the colors. Generally, what we have going on here is an overall design, edge to edge. You'll find this feathers and swirls pattern on our long arm quilting page at foreverquilt.com. We have our patterns by style and also by price. So you can just go to the second one that says in groups and look at feathers and swirls, and you'll see these patterns. What the masking is we tell the sew arm, a part of the machine, the part of the machine that sews, called the sew arm, and we tell it to stop when it gets to a certain place. So we wanted to block off this green block and give it its own identity. Kind of gives the eye a place to rest. It's really nice. It just kind of adds a lot of interest to the quilt. And so we put in a companion pattern to the overall design inside that block. And we took a little piece of the overall pattern and also put it in the smaller blocks. So we have a set of purple, green, green, purple, going up the part you can't see. And it just really looks terrific, because when you'll see the back, and I'll show you that when I get it off the frame, you'll see that the pattern continues, where the pattern continues in the edge to edge, and then it stops for the little motif, like right there. You can see that little motif right there is all by itself, and it has interrupted the edge to edge. It's a great little technique. We do it here at Forever Quilt. If your quilt shop isn't willing to do that for you, well, then you're just going to the wrong place, and you have to come and see us. So we're going to turn the machine on and let you see how this works. And there we are at the water's edge, as it were, and so the machine wants to stop right there because it's been told to. We're going to tie that off. We're going to cut this thread. We'll tell the sew head to move. Goes where it needs to go next. Pick up our thread, tie that off, and let it start all over again. So you can just see it's a lot of stop and start, but what's great about that is that if your eye continues on, you can see where it stopped and started. So a lot of trouble, a lot of people won't do it. We love doing it, and we think you'll like it in your next quilt. So visit us at Forever Quilt, www.foreverquilt.com. We have a newsletter there we'd love you to sign up for. All our deals and specials are in the newsletter. It comes out twice a month, every second and fourth Tuesday. We'll see you on the web. Now you can see, whereas this was blank space before, it's now filled with the edge to edge. And we had our little green motif interrupt that, and the bigger purple motif interrupt that as well. So next stop, you see the whole pattern. The quilt is still on the frame, but I want you to see the edge to edge that is interrupted by the masking. Now that the quilt is off of the leaders, you can see the whole pattern. We have a big edge to edge pattern, and it goes through here, interrupted by masking with a similar motif. Actually, this is a portion of the larger pattern, so it fits perfectly. Let me go back to the edge to edge, interrupted by a single block motif, back to the edge to edge. So the design, there's another one. It's a little one for that little square. Remember the little purple and green squares? And so that's a little motif. And you can see how the stitching came right up to the edge of the block. It just continues the pattern, but won't get in the way of the little block motif because we masked it. And you can just see this throughout, so it looks great on the front and the back. It makes sense in both places. You have to be careful that you don't do something funky on the front that looks great and then really looks kind of weird on the back. But that's masking, and we hope that if you like this, you will contact us. We're at www.foreverquilt.com. Thank you.